Welcome to the deep dive.
Great to be here.
So today we're diving into Perplexity AI. They're making a pretty bold move, aren't they?
Yeah, into the browser market with this new thing called Comet. We've been looking at reports, especially, what their CEO, Aravind Srinivas, has been saying.
Right. And the big question, I guess, is why? Why is an AI assistant company suddenly building a whole web browser? What does that signal, you think?
Well, it's interesting. The CEO himself gave a reason, and right off the bat, it sounds familiar.
Oh, yeah.
Data. He basically said they want more user data, like beyond just what they get from their app currently.
Okay, data. For what specifically? He mentioned something about profiles.
Exactly. To build richer user profiles, the idea being potentially to serve ads down the line, maybe in some kind of Discover feed.
Huh. Okay, so that sounds, well, it sounds a lot like Google and Chrome, doesn't it? Gather data via the browser, understand users, maybe show ads.
That's the parallel. Yeah, it really mirrors that Google strategy. But think about what else that data could do for their AI.
Right, beyond just ads. More personalized results. Better anticipating what you need.
Precisely. That deeper understanding could make the AI assistant way more proactive, maybe more integrated into your workflow than, say, Siri or Google Assistant currently are.
And technically speaking, this Comet browser, they didn't build it entirely from scratch.
No, it's built on Chromium.
Ah, okay. The same open source project that Chrome and Microsoft Edge use.
Exactly. So that gives them a solid foundation. Things like extension support are already there.
Yeah.
They can focus on the AI integration bit.
Which seems to be their main focus,
Yeah.
but their ambitions seem, well, pretty high for the browser space itself.
Oh, definitely. There was that interesting comment during the Google antitrust talks.
You mean Perplexity's chief business officer mentioning possibly acquiring Chrome?
Yeah, if Google ever had to divest it. Now, whether that's realistic or not, it certainly shows they're thinking big about being a browser player, not just an AI feature within one.
It ties into this idea of, what was the term, contextual computing.
That's the one. Contextual computing. The idea is the AI doesn't just see your search query, but it understands the context.
How you browse, your online habits, things like that.
Exactly. What sites you visit, your routines.
Mm-hmm.
Having the browser gives them direct access, like right at the source of all that activity.
Which could give them an edge over other AI assistants.
Potentially, yes. Instead of relying on, bits and pieces of data, they get this continuous stream, a much richer picture of your online life.
Okay, but the moment you say continuous stream of online life, the privacy alarms start ringing, right?
Absolutely. That's the inevitable flip side. Collecting this much data, especially browsing data, immediately brings up huge questions.
Consent, transparency. What exactly are they tracking? How are they using it? We've seen this play out before.
We have. Google's journey with Chrome and data privacy is, well, it's a lesson in how carefully you need to tread here. Users need to know what's happening.
So summing it up, Perplexity is shifting from just an AI assistant maybe towards a bigger ecosystem.
It seems like it. An ecosystem potentially fueled by data gathered through their own browser, Comet.
And the core tension remains this promise of, smarter, more personalized AI help versus
Versus the privacy trade-offs?
Hmm.
How much of our digital selves are we comfortable sharing for that convenience?
It's the central dilemma. So for you listening, as AI gets more embedded in our online tools, maybe the question is, what are you comfortable with? How much observation of your online activity is okay and for what benefit?
Yeah, something definitely worth thinking about as this space keeps evolving so quickly.
Definitely. Thanks for exploring this with us on the deep dive.